Hello and welcome to Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, and let me explain to you why. There's a creation tool that's located within the Anchor app, which will allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. And then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. That's also one of the perks of using Anchor. And then your podcast could be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from the podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place, which is in the Anchor app. So if you want to get started, and again, it's totally free, then download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Hello and welcome to Life as It Is with me, Dora Middleton. In today's segment, I would like to talk about Lizzo and Jillian Michaels. I believe that's her name. She made a comment where she basically body shamed Lizzo because of her weight. She was on a talk show talking about the host was saying how, it's a good thing that Lizzo accepts her body and loves who she is and accepts the skin that she's in. And this woman, Jillian, decided to go ahead and say, why should they be happy about her body and want to talk about it? She's obese, she's overweight, she's this and she's that. Okay. Who gave her the right? And my question to her, if I could speak to her right now, I would ask her, who the hell gave you the right to decide to come and jump down on someone and body shame them? Okay, so she basically, when this woman was saying how this woman accepts her own body, how Lizzo accepts her own body, this woman decided to jump down on this lady's case and start saying how she's obese and, her body shouldn't be talked about. It shouldn't be celebrated, this, that, and other. She should love herself and have a positive view about her body. And who the hell does she think she is to come in and turn around and body shame her? Not one time has she said, okay, even if Lizzo had a weight problem, and I'm going to say had, because if she feels she doesn't, that's the way she feels, then she doesn't. Who the hell is Jillian to come in and say, what's what about another woman's body? Stay in your damn lane. Worry about you. She didn't ask you for your input on her body, so therefore don't give it. If you don't have anything, I'm pretty sure your parents raised you well enough to know if you don't have anything nice to say, then shut your damn mouth. Keep your mouth shut. Okay? Who gave you the right to turn around and come in and body shame someone? If you don't want to talk about Lizzo, that's fine. Don't talk about her. But don't come and put her down. Have you looked in the mirror lately? It just cracks me up when I see women that is always quick to down another woman, but has not looked in the mirror at herself. Is she looking at her appearance? Now, if Lizzo was an ignorant person, she would come back and say, honey, look at yourself. The way that when the reporters stopped her, was she looking decent on the street? Actually, she shouldn't have been out looking like that, is what I say. But I wouldn't shame her for it because that's her prerogative. That's her business. If she wanted to look like that, and that's the way she wanted to look. So if Jillian wants to go out looking like that, this is how you criticize someone. If she wants to go out, hair looks like it needs to be cut, or split ends are showing everywhere. She's on television. They're interviewing her. She looks a hot ass mess. Okay. Now, did Lizzo tear into that aspect of this woman? Did she come in and say any of the things that I said about her? No, she didn't, because she could have, because there is things she was looking a hot mess on television, but oh well. That's her business. And I only made this point to say this. If you're judging someone else, guess what? Someone else is judging you. So you just judged Lizzo. And I turned around and I read you and how you were looking during that interview on the street. I bet you she wouldn't like that. No one wants to be talked about and humiliated on television. You sit here and you call this woman basically fat and obese, and how she needs to lose weight. And then when people start coming down on you and saying things about you, then you want to apologize. I am so sick and tired of people saying ignorant shit about other people. And then when they're getting torn apart over social media, then everyone wants to give an apology. That's why I always tell people, don't apologize to me unless it's sincere. If it's not sincere, you can keep the shit. Just keep it. Because I don't want the I'm sorry's just to get people off your back because you said something that made a lot of people mad. And so she's apologizing only because she was dragged on social media. All she had to do was say, I love her music. I like her music. Her music is okay. It's like, if you really listen to this woman, it seems like in her own way, she's a hater. It's like it's not just the weight issue she has with this young lady. She has other issues. If you listen to the way she was saying everything she was saying, you have to read between the lines. And me reading between the lines is showing me this woman, Jillian Michaels, has other issues with her. She's a hater. That's what it is. The woman is a hater. And the woman that was actually doing the interview should be ashamed of herself to let someone come on her show and just outright just body shame someone. What's wrong with people these days? What is wrong with none of us are I don't care how many songs they make about women being flawless. Okay. Every woman out there has something about herself that she does not like, unless she's bought and paid for everything, which there's a lot of women out there that's bought and paid for their whole bodies, their faces, their noses, whatever. If that's what they want to do, if that's their cup of tea, then do it. Buy and pay for everything on your body. I'm not trying to body shame you or anything about that. That's your money. That's your body. Do what makes you happy. Everyone should do what makes them happy. All I'm saying is, if you're going to talk down on someone, make sure your shit is correct first. Make sure you're okay. Make sure that there's no problems with you. All right? Make sure you're perfect. If you can't be perfect, then who the hell are you to talk down on someone else? And no one out here is perfect. There's always going to be something you might not like about yourself. I don't care if it's your hair color, your eyelashes aren't long enough. I mean, whatever it is, we are all going to find, we're human, we're women. Women do that. We do this. We find things about ourselves that we might want to change. I mean, it could be something simple things like, I need to stop wearing this color all the time or that color, or I want to just put a little hair dye in my hair, whatever the case may be. None of us are perfect is what I'm saying. And I'm just so tired of people thinking that they get a pass to talk about someone else. Who the hell do you think you are? Who gave you the right to jump your ass on television in front of all these people watching this and downgrade someone and shame someone? Who raised you? I mean, where's your respect? How would you feel if someone else turned around and just did a whole segment on talking about you and how you don't look presentable and how unattractive you might be if they think that you're unattractive? You wouldn't like it. So do you think that Lizzo likes it? And I will say this, no matter how thick a person's skin is, she may be showing everyone, I don't give a damn, it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure deep down inside, she's hurt. She's tired of these people downing her about her body. She's not doing anything differently than what what they call the skinny girls are doing, okay? The girls that people think that you feel it's okay to be shaking your ass in panties and thongs or whatever. It's okay when someone does it that's really thin, but if someone does it, or if a full figure woman put on some panties, I remember they did a commercial with a full figure woman in panties or something of the sort. They had a fit. Oh, she's obese. She shouldn't be on there. She's this, she's that. Okay, how do you think people feel when you see all the stick thin women that's looking like they're ill? Like they're sick because they're so thin, because they think that is the way that the world should be. Everyone should be so thin that it looks sick. No. If you're going to talk about being healthy, lay off just the fat shaming or the body shaming, and talk about everyone. Talk about the ones that are too thin, that look frail. Talk about them too. Talk about how they need to change their lifestyle and eat more and get healthier. Okay? about doing that. But everything is always so one-sided. And like I said, Lizzo does not need me to take up for her. She doesn't need me to protect her. I'm just talking woman to woman. We as women have got to stop doing the bullshit that we do. Stay in our own damn lanes and let everyone live fabulous. Okay, if they want to be fabulous, let them be fabulous. Stop putting other women down, because it just shows the side of you. It just shows how ignorant and disrespectful you are. And then you're making yourself just look like a damn idiot because you're not perfect and you have so many things against you. But you think that you're sitting here being judgmental against the next person and no one's judging you. The same damn way you're judging her, someone else is judging you. No one is perfect. Everyone is just trying to get by. Everyone's doing what they want to do. This woman is a performer. Let her perform. Let her be happy. She's young. Let her do her. Why can't we all just let each other do let us do ourselves? Let us deal with ourselves. No one needs you to try to tell them what they need to do. So whenever you become her doctor, okay, when she comes to you and she asks you for your advice and you're her doctor, then you can tell her something. If you're not her doctor, shut your fucking mouth up. No one wants to hear that you're a nutritionist or this and that. She didn't pay you for your services. She didn't even ask you for your damn comment. She didn't ask you for anything. So why the hell is her name being spit out of your mouth? Just shut your ass up. And I'm going to be blunt with it. I'm so tired of people getting in other people's lanes and complaining like she's not hurting you. She's not sitting at your damn kitchen table. You probably wouldn't even invite her there anyway. But she's not sitting at your kitchen table. She's not sitting in your room, family room, watching television with you. She's not doing anything with you. She's not your friend. You're not her friend. So shut your ass up. She didn't ask you to comment on her. She just wanted to do whatever it is that's making her happy. She's a performer. People perform. All of the women out here these days that singing, rapping, whatever, they all wear the same shit. Okay, so if you're going to sit here and call her out, then you call out all the other women out here. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, any woman that's wearing anything like that, call their asses out and tell them. You start telling them what you feel is wrong. But you damn sure will not stick your claws in one woman and think that shit is okay. Because I have a problem with that. And I am not the type of person just to sit back and just shake my head. Oh, well, I can't believe she did that. Yes, I started doing podcast segments because I was so tired of people and their bullshit. I was so tired of people trying to hide behind shit. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to voice my opinion. I'm going to talk about the things I want to talk about. And I'm not going to let anyone shut me up. No one's going to tell me, be quiet. You shouldn't touch base on that subject. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't say that. Because I'm a grown ass woman. I don't care who don't like it. And I will be the first one to tell you, if you don't like my segments, you don't like what I'm saying, get your ass off my page. Delete me. Block me. I don't care. I'm not going to lose a second of sleep over it. And we'll laugh about it. Because I'm what you call a real woman. Okay, I'm a real strong black woman that don't mind voicing her opinion. I don't care if you think, oh, she's an angry black woman. Oh, I'm far from being an angry black woman. I just have an opinion and it will be heard. Now, if you don't want to hear it, keep it moving. Don't come on my page. Don't say anything to me. Just don't acknowledge anything I'm saying. Just keep it moving. Take your fake ass on somewhere else. And I say fake because here's the thing. Stop laughing in people's faces and then talking about these people behind their backs. That's what too many people are out here doing. They laugh in your face and talk about you behind your back. And we see this. We see it in Hollywood. We see these people stabbing each other in the back. It's fucking ridiculous. When are we all going to grow up and be the true men and women that we are? If you got a problem with someone, step to them and say, hey, this is what I feel about what you're doing. I have a problem with this and that, which, if you're getting in their business and getting in their lane, they have the right to get your ass out of their face and say whatever the hell they want to say to you because you step to them. But at least you step to them like a real woman or man. Stop talking behind other people's backs. Stop getting on talk shows saying things about people. If you felt some kind of way about this woman, Mrs. Jillian Michaels, you should have pulled her aside and said, this really isn't any of my business, but I practice this every day. This is my job. This is what I do. I just wanted to know if I can give you a little bit of information on nutrition. That would have been the way to go. And now, had she told you, you know what, keep your information and kiss my ass, that would have been her right to do so. But at least you brought it to her. But oh no, you took your fake ass on television and you did it that way. And then you wanted to try to apologize when people started coming up after your ass, talking about you and dogging you on social media. Then you want to do what everyone always does. I'm sorry. Keep your damn sorry ass apologies because they're not sincere. They're not real. That's why we really need to stop accepting these fake ass apologies. When people do wrong, they start apologizing. And then they start, and then when it's celebrities, when they know that they do wrong, they apologize and they make these damn donations. Okay, stop it. If you're going to make the donations, make them because you want to give. Make the donations because this is something you believe in and you want to donate to this cause. Don't donate because you want to shut up a person's damn mouth because you've insulted them and you've said some stupid shit that you want to cover up. And the way you feel you're going to cover that up is you're going to throw your damn money and power around and you're going to make a donation. So when you say this stuff about people, and this is for any celebrity or anyone out there, when you say shit about people, stand on it. Don't go back on what you said. See, that's the problem we have as people these days. We go back on what the hell we said. Don't go back on what you say. Stand on it. If you brought it out of your mouth, you damn stand on it. That's what I do. I'm not going to bite my tongue. If Dora Middleton says something, Dora Middleton is going to stand on it. Okay? I don't care how many people come and say this and that to me. Oh, I can stand on mine. Oh, we can take it there. Because I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to say what I have to say, and I don't give a damn who don't like it. I don't care. And I tell people, anyone that listens to my segments will know, oh, she keeps it real. Dora Middleton keeps it real. She's not going to candy coat. She's not going to play these games. If you want the truth, you want to hear her point of view, you want to hear what she feels about a subject, then that's when you listen to her podcast. My podcasts aren't made to pussyfoot around and make people feel like, oh, I'm here to, I'm going to babysit you and your feelings. I'm not here to babysit you or your feelings. I'm here to be honest. I'm here. If there's a problem, I'm here to talk about it. Because again, I always say this in all my segments. If there's a problem, if you're not a part of the solution, then you are a part of the damn problem. So just keep it moving. I'm here to tell people, if you say something, if it was okay to come out your mouth, stand on it. Don't go back on what you said because you're showing you're a coward. You are a damn coward. Don't go back on your words. Stand on every word that you said and own that shit. Own it. No matter how people come after you and say whatever they're saying about you, if you're a woman or man enough to say it, then own it. It's yours. And stop with your insincere apologies because everyone knows you don't mean it. I just wanted to talk about this subject, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it because I don't think it's not worth a lot of time because this woman, Miss Jillian Michaels, it's not worth the time. She's not worth the time because one thing I despise is another woman talking down on another woman. We should all be lifting each other up. I don't give a damn what race you are, what size you are, or who the hell you are. As a woman, we should be lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. And this woman tore her down. So she thought she did. And I think in the future, Miss Michaels, if you ever hear this recording, get your shit together. Stay in your own damn lane. And when you spit out some shit, make sure that you're woman enough to accept what you said and stand by it. And don't change it. Because you shouldn't want everyone out there knowing how much of a coward you are. Stop trying to clean it up. You said it, own it. Own it, accept it. And if you can't do that, then you need to keep your mouth shut. And that's all I want to say about the subject, because it's just not worth it. People like that just make me sick. I don't like when other people go into someone else's lane and say stupid shit. And then when someone else comes after them because of the stupid stuff they said, then they run scared and try to make corrections. Don't correct it. Own your shit. Own it. I would tell everyone, own it. Okay? Own your bullshit. It's your shit. Step in it. Own it. And stop fake apologizing. That's all I have to say about that. Stop fake apologizing, okay? Because we know it's not real. All right? So until next time, I would like to thank you all for joining me, Dora Middleton, in Life as It Is. Take care.